And it's nice to see many sisters joining today. And of course, all ladies to present how to open a preschool. Mm. Since I was a new Margie, I was already interested with education. And after my initiation, Didi and the Mitra asked me to run the play club in the city where I came from. And same also when I was in Didi's training center in Davao, Philippines. Dada Chidana, he was our trainer. He also gave me the chance to open a preschool in the sisters training center, and I did it. So I don't know. I think it's my passion also working with the kids and my inspiration when I understood more about what is humanist education about. So how to start in your area? For me, for me as my experience, because it was my passion. I mean, it's my passion, and I like to work in that field, and that's my inspiration in Ananda Marga. Of course, I doing also pachar and other things, but education is my main focus. At present, I just sent the application to the city of Stockholm. We're opening again for the second time in Stockholm, another preschool. So there's the steps. First, the essential steps: what you want, why you want it, how, and where. And for me, it's very inspiring when you have that really inspiration inside yourself. Why you want to do it? Is you want to change the world. And as Didi explained before about mass education, that 0 to 5 is very important life of an adult. This is the time, the years when we form a human being. Yeah. What do I have? Wait. Okay. Now I have to do it very fast. Okay. And why you want to do it? How you do it? So there's a steps and where. The process is that, okay, as I told you, passion, you desire, and first you check your local area, the requirements. What are the things needed to open it? And then when you got the information, you register the company, and then also register to the tax. It depends on the country where you're coming from, but I think mostly in European Union, in Europe, it's almost similar. And then opening a bank. Actually, before a company started, first you open a bank, and you have to have already here in Sweden, you have to deposit already minimum 50,000 Swedish kroner to open a company. Before the company, you have to have already that the money is there in the bank, and then register to the tax, and that's now the company is formed. And then get the information or application from the education department, whatever you call in your area. Here in Sweden, we call it the Utbildning Förvaltningen. Utbildning means education department. Yeah, and submit to the department, and then when you are done with that, and when it's approved, you create your website, social media, and different kinds of media to propagate your preschool and the pedagogic behind it. And what else? Yeah, and some additional points. Yeah, making poster also for clients. You're trying to get new clients, so posters also is important. Maybe in the area where you want to be when you want to start it. So the main thing is to find the right area. You have to the area where it's needed most. The preschool. Not to go to the area where it's already loaded with preschool. So you have a lot of competition. So now, you find a building, and then hiring of teachers. That's another responsibility. In Sweden, it's quite good because you can get this information from the labor office where people are finding jobs. So you can even put your advertisement or announcement that you are looking for teachers, and it's free. And then before the school starts, there will be maybe a short training for teachers who are not aware or not so, how you say that, knowledgeable about numerous education. So there's a short training before everybody starts when the preschool open. So that's all, and I hope more of us will get more inspiration to start preschool in our area in the country, because I feel in Europe, we don't have so many preschools where we have the possibility to start more. And as we know, we want to build a new society, and it starts from the kids, not from the adults. Of course, adults can help, but we need children, young children.
Didi.
Namaskar.
Didi.
Yeah,
Didi.
it's done.
A minute, somebody wants to say something. Don't rush, Didi. Go ahead. Who's the
Oh,
speaker?
sorry, but I thought my time is limited. That's I'm reading very fast.
Let's hear that sister who wants to say something.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yes. No, I a very humble request.
Uh-oh. I'm
Sorry,
frozen.
a very humble request is very hard. Sorry, thank you.
The translator, is that the translator? It was a translator, yeah. Didi, Bhadra, could you undo your sharing screen, please? Just unshare the screen. Didi, Bhadra?
Unshare. Okay. Yes. Stop sharing.
Yes,
Yep.
very nice. Thank you so much. And looking forward to in April when we have another conference to hear more detail about this.
Yes, it is approved.
About your process and project, Didi.
Woo!
Raise fingers crossed. And also,
Oh, and by the way, Dita Papa helped me with the paperwork. Yes, thank you.
so many schools around the world, the existing Ananda Marga educational project started with very humble ways. Group of Margis and Acharyas together. Many of the Margis, their own children were small, and they really wanted to start completely a different way to educate their children. They could see the mainstream schools and the aims of the mainstream education completely meaningless and something that they didn't want to send their children to. So everybody, you have a chance in your area, wherever you are, look deep, look around and think, wow, where that spark can start. So we have Didi, Jyoti, very gracefully, she's going to sing a beautiful neo-humanistic song. And she's also sharing a screen, I hope, so we can sing with her.
Namaskar, just a reminder, we're all so enthused, but we need to slow down when we speak. That's what the interpreter, I think, was going to say. Thank you. Brilliant.
And
Everybody's brilliant.
Hooray, hooray. Sorry. Open your microphone, Didi Jyoti, please.
Namaskar. Yes, it's a privilege to work for neo-humanistic education, and it was given from our master Sri Ananda Murti. Neo-humanistic education helps the child to express and develop its spirituality and as a human being. So neo-humanistic education cares on all three levels for the human being. I worked and started kindergarten in Laos, and it was situated in a master unit, 2 to 6-year-old children. And the children did every day their meditation. It was very inspiring. And the teachers of the village, we got the teachers from the village, they liked that project very, very much. So we need to start neo-humanistic kindergartens for the new human being. So I would like to share now the music and where to put sharing screen, Didi?
You have on your Zoom, you look down under on the lower part. There's
the green thing there, share screen.
Green button says share screen. Thank you.
Okay, so now I should share the screen.
It goes to your desktop. It shows what you have on your desktop. Thank you.
Can you see it?
Yeah, something is coming up. Yes, perfect. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to encourage you to please all sing along. Baba Namo Kevala. 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 There is nothing wrong when you sing this song. Baba Namo Kevala. If you're feeling blue, or when the sky is gray, it makes everything okay. At the blush of the morning light, when the dead of the night, if your skin is dark or light, when there is no time to play, be it hot or frozen day, in November, March or May, Baba Namo Kevala. 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 There is nothing wrong when you sing this song. Baba Namo Kevala. If you're feeling blue, or when the sky is gray, it makes everything okay. At the blush of the morning light, or in the middle of the night, if your skin is dark or light, when there is no time to play, be it hot or frozen day, in November, March or May, Baba Namo Kevala. 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 Baba Namo Kevala.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you so much, Didi Jyoti. We're going to move on with the program. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are going for next. We are going to go to Moscow region, where Didi's Ananda Chetana and Didi Ananda Sanjana and the Margis of the region are having a retreat in Sochi. And we're going to hear from them. Then we are going to talk about publications and philosophy and prachar. Then we're going to have some bhajans and kirtan by Didi Ananda Kripa. And then we have a few more specialized areas of discussion. So we're almost halfway through. So let's hear from Didi Ananda Sanjana.
Namaskar, everyone. I'd like to share screen. I'm trying to find which is the screen that I need to share with you. One second, I'm trying to find the screen.
That's okay. I want to continue, but it's not allowed.
Let's hear namaskar from all of us here.
Original sound. Didi,
Okay.
your original.
Yes, I'm ready.
Put the video, Didi.
Yes, yes, the video. I forgot.
Not the.
I forgot the video. I first want to. Where's the screen of this thing? My God, I can't find it. Yeah, probably you can find it. Okay, you see some of us here. I think you can see us.
Oh, yes, we see you. Fantastic. Namaskar. Hooray.
All are very excited from the young to the old. Okay, let's share screen now.
Namaskar. My name is Niti Mai and I am from Kyrgyzstan, Central Asia. And I'm practicing yoga and meditation of Ananda Marga for more than 10 years. I was LFT of Didi Ananda Sanjana, and after my LFT work, I started to learn and search, go deep into vocal practices, and I'm doing vocal yoga teachings and trainings and giving classes for many sisters that they enjoy their body, they enjoy their voice, they relax, open themselves, and just singing and enjoying this. I'm doing such workshops. Yeah, that's all.
Namaskar. My name is Urmila. I got initiation in 2000. I'm from Hong Kong sector. And during 15 years, I was Bhakti Pradhan of Far East of Russia. And now I'm secretary of Publication Committee of Russia. Bhagav's books are very important for Russian Margis. Russian Margis are very smart Margis, so they like Bhagav's philosophy a lot. And now we have also 3 translators who just graduated from our courses for translators. Also, I'm a part of a family committee of Russia. We established this family committee to give help to the couples, to give help to Margis who want to from the family. And it is a big and very important work. Thank you, Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone. My name is Anisha. I'm originally from Siberia, but now I live in Sochi and help Sochi unit. I started meditation 2011 and initiated 2012. So I used to be Didi Ananda Sanjana's LFT for 3 years. Now I'm engaged in the organization of Dharma Chakra in the city of Sochi. I conduct meditation for newcomers and organize creative meeting and art therapy. Thank you.
Namaskar, my name is Nitika. I am from St. Petersburg. I received my initiation in March of 2019. I'm a manager of service project. We do such projects like feeding homeless people, visiting shelters for homeless animals, and social lift. So we help people to, for example, to recover their documents and to get job and others. Now I'm often work as a cook at retreats and detox programs. Well, I like to provide sattvic food with love and care. Namaskar.
Namaskar. My name is Narayani. I received my initiation in June of 2019. Here by me, my mom, Tarita.
Namaskar.
He received her initiation in September of 2017. We help Didi Ananda Sanjana to organize a retreat and detox programs. We also arrange different retreat programs with other charities, have yoga tools for people who just want to learn yoga, and give asana classes in our native town. Namaskar. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Anasuya Omsk, Gong Kong sector. I got initiation 9 years ago. With doTERRA essential oils, I miracle into the world of health, trunk, a source of pure natural. I conduct yoga therapy, women cycles, bed practices. The most valuable in all this is the unity. This is all our strength, the power of healing love. Namaskar.
Namaskar, my name is Deepali. My year of initiation is 2016. I am the secretary of the BISC unit, and our markets regularly distribute hot food from the homeless, and I promote an eco-friendly lifestyle in my small city.
My name is Priya. I am from Tyumen unit, Gong Kong sector. I was initiated 10 years ago. My main job now is to grow up 2 small children. I work as a mom. And outside of my mind, activity, I am a business coach. On maternity leave, I conduct training for meditation step subscribers. Namaskar.
Ananda Sanjana, if you open your microphone.
Didi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I want to share more sisters. There's many more sisters here, and they all are doing. Yeah, no, yeah, there are many more sisters. So maybe say something.
Namaskar. My name is Andala, and I'm electee of Ananda Sanjana. I've been working for. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We are back.
We're back. So I will start from the very beginning.
That's why I made the video, just in case.
Again, my name is Andala, and I'm working with Ananda Sanjana for 2.5 years already. I'm from Minsk. I'm from Minsk, but for the last 3 years I stay in Barnaul in Siberia. And the main thing I wanted to say that you've seen Ananda Sanjana. She's so tiny, she's so small physically, but she has so much energy and she's so powerful that she's able to change all the lives of all these women. Can you see all these women? Almost 90 of us. And all these comes thanks to this tiny girl. So nice to meet you. Namaskar.
They are amazing sisters here. They are really very special because, the level of service that they are doing is important because that reflects the amount of sadhana that they do. Because without proper service, our sadhana is wasted. And why are we here today in this? Because to empower ourselves in all levels, not only the physical level, the material level. There are many, many intelligent, beautiful women here, from young to old. Those you met, from in age and in the time of amount they have done the sadhana of practices, in this path. But what is very important is that we need to break down that lower British tendency amongst ourselves, so we can love, we can care, we can constantly look out for each other, because that is so important. Baba has said that, we all know that when we get together, our capacity as women is so much, you can't even believe it, because we are half of the population, and only if you can give that real genuine love to each and every one of us, like ourselves, like for ourselves, the entire world will progress tremendously. We will overcome all these forces that's around us. These women here are so special. I'm sure all of you are also very, very special, and we can make a difference in this world that we are living in, each and every one of us. It's not me, I, myself. It is you, all of us has to put ourselves together to make the difference in this world. We cannot count tomorrow. We have to do it right now. And they have put in, I don't know, they are so special. I know we have been here less than a day, I think, right? And the amount of the spiritual, the vibration and the love that we feel for each other is like, that it's like, I don't know, it's infinity, it's infinite, it's just amazing. And because of that, I'm really inspired to do this program in a large scale. Like, like this. I know I had a lot of objections because of, situation, many things. But despite that, Vidya forces can never, avidya forces will always be overcome by our principles in our life, our spiritual strength that we have established. And each and every woman here, what can we say? Didi's belief sector. Oh, Didi Chetana is there, but she's supposed to be here with us. Didi, we miss you very much. We are really waiting for you, and you should come online and join us in some of these classes. Really, they are really missing you. Your initiates are all here also. Anyway, Gunavati is here. So, why I thought about this, that you could come and join in this program, is because don't worry about our capacity. We have that capacity. We all have that capacity. When you serve, you will always get something back in return. I mean, our well-being is taken care of by the cosmic force, by the higher force. So we should not, worry about this and that. And this is a time for us to break our differences and go forth. And, move forward. It's beautiful and amazing for all of us to be. We will we will sing something for you, if that's okay. There are too many sisters. Yeah, can we sing something for all of you?
Yes, of
Sisters and
course. Go
Didis?
ahead.
I'm very
Yes,
happy to see all the
of course.
sisters here. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Let's start.
Let us move together, let us sing together, let us come to know our minds together. Let us move together, let us sing together, let us come to know our minds together. Let us share like sages of the past, that all people together may enjoy the universe. Unite our intention, let our hearts be inseparable. Let us move together, let us sing together, let us come to know our minds together. Let us move together, let us sing together, let us come to know our minds together. Let us share like sages of the past, that all people together may enjoy the universe. Unite our intention, let our hearts be inseparable. Let us move together, let us sing together, let us come to know our minds together. Let us move together, let us sing together, let us come to know our minds together. Let us share like sages of the past, that all people together may enjoy the universe. Unite our intention, let our hearts be inseparable. Our mind is one mind as we truly know one another. Our mind is one mind as we truly know one another. Become one.
Thank you. We love you all, Didis and sisters, everyone, each and every one of you.
Thank you so much.
Someone. I see Didi Ranjana is there. Namaskar, Didi. Gideon and Mandika, it says that she's also, everyone is every Didi from Berlin sector. I'm also working for Hong Kong sector, by the way, for those who don't know me, and so that's why these sisters are mostly come from there and migrated. Anyway, they're still we are all one. There's no differentiation. We are all one. Didi, thank you for the opportunity. So I hope you're all inspired to serve. Service will always strengthen our being, will always strengthen our spiritual devotion. That's the only way. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Namaskar. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Namaskar.
We're moving on with our program. And if you have a chance there in Moscow to follow us later and join us again in April. Now we're moving on, and we're going to talk about prachar and philosophy and publications. Didi Ananda Harimoya, and she has a surprise for us too.
Okay. Can you see me? Can you
see you, Didi?
Okay. Namaskar to everybody. I think it is very inspiring to get all this feminine spiritual force, and I know something very good is going to come out of this. And okay, I am 45 years in Ananda Marga, just yesterday. In Ananda Marga 49, a worker 45 years. And anyway, I am presently responsible for France and also responsible for publication in Spain. And I just, the time is very short to explain many things about publication. So I will read to you a poem that I wrote many years ago for Baba, inspired by what I get working for publication. So let me see if I get here the file. Yeah. Yeah, it is here. Okay, just I mentioned that we have a website and we have translated quite a few books, and also printed books, and also e-books. Okay, I will read to you the poem that will be more meaningful than speaking. It says, the actual doer. Baba, I am deeply grateful to you for this golden chance, a most sacred duty to be done in the eternal time. In the flow of your love, my Lord, I saw the dawn, means working every night, and I saw the new day. I saw the dawn. In this way, night after night, I feel you were talking to me. Due to so much reflection over your divine thoughts, today my soul has been reborn. I love you, Father. To you I surrender. I discovered again the way to listen to you. My mind is in ecstasy. I dance only for you. You are my truth. Eternity will be ephemeral to serve you, my beloved. I love you. I thought the stream of sweetness had withered in me. But today I have bathed in your divine, I cannot see, sorry. Yes, okay, but today I have bathed in your divine grace. Oh Lord, how can I prolong the period of my service to you? Eternity is very brief. I dance around you. Today I have been reborn. I love you. Make me a blissful human structure to please you. In neo-humanism, Baba speaks about human structure. Blissful human structure means that we live and we transmit neo-humanism. Let me spread your divinity expressed in words. Whatever I do for you, let it remain in your mind, though others forget me. Please remember me. Take me wherever you go. When everyone has merged in you, I will sit at your feet, looking in your eyes, thus sealing our eternity. So the working for him in publication, it is such a joy. The day I do not this work, I feel empty. So it is a kind of meditation, you can say. So I encourage all of you to read Baba's books, even a little bit every day, and you will feel how blissful is your life. And it is a real sadhana. Okay, so we need more translators to help us in this, to make more faster everything. And also prachar. In my case, I am doing mainly now, because of the situation in the world and pandemic, etc. I am working mainly online, and I have created a YouTube. Some other didis are also singing kirtan, some other dadas also giving lecture, and mainly I do weekly lecture and class online and put it up in Facebook. No, sorry, in YouTube. Also, we have about 49 videos of experiences of Margis and Acharyas. So if you, very soon also, this will be in the website of Ananda Marga. Dada Nishananda told me yesterday, they want to put a section of all the videos that were done. So my experience is that to do prachar, what you need is to love the ideology, to speak to people with very much love, and also understanding them, listening to them. So even if you are not a scholar, but whatever you say to them, it will reach their heart. I don't want to take much of my time. And of course, to do prachar, we need to learn the ideology. We need to study, and to see all the nice programs that we have in the Women's Welfare Department. And to end my time, I'd like to read to you just what Baba wrote about the Women's Welfare Department when he visited in India in the year 79. Baba said, "You, as the most dignified section of human society, do something for the universal human being." So beautiful. And also Baba has said that we will be in the front, we women will be in the front, and we'll create this motherhood and sisterhood, and this will facilitate the neo-humanism to be implemented. Thank you very much for your time. I am very, I am very confident that this is a very good beginning for all of us. Namaskar.
Namaskar, Didiji. Thank you so much.
Namaskar as well. Thank you. Wow.
Now we are almost halfway through today's conference. We have sisters Anuradha and Nirmala, and I'm so glad that they are patient. We're almost in the part of where we discuss Amurtel and the amazing activities that are done these days. Before we go there, we have a couple more things to do, and now we're going to listen to some beautiful music created by Didi Ananda Kripa. Didi Ananda Kripa, are you there? Didi Choti, your microphone is open. Can you close your microphone, please?
Namaskar. So,
okay.
So actually, you asked me to talk about what kirtan is and bhajans and my Rabat Sangeet means to me. Well, it is very personal question, and it's also kind of devotional thing, and I have to answer it in a devotional way. When it comes to kirtan, it is my personal and mystical relation with Baba. And kirtan is, for me, is just Baba and me, no one else in between. And when we sing kirtan with all our love for him, the world becomes only him and you, and he comes in a flow of Bhava, through different waves of Tan Mantra. and one feels it if one is very, very close to him. And someone asked me to ask me how do you compose a tune, no? And actually I replied many times that I don't really compose a tune. The melody just come in my mind like water flowing freely, in the river. So the first thing I wrote something, aesthetic piece of writing was when Baba left his physical body. And I was totally heartbroken, as if my world disappeared, and I wept the whole night. And during that night, I penned a poem for him, and magically, on the same night, a tune came, in my mind. So, and it fits the lyrics of that song. So my poem became a song, actually. So I can just share that one. So this is what it is about, and I wrote it. This was the poem for Baba, and I made it as a kirtan also. So you can just read. I will not sing that song now. So, and from the beginning of my Acharya life also, I've been asking Baba mentally why I love him so much, and I that I can, I can do anything and everything for him, and my mind does not know, but my mind doesn't know him, but my heart knows him so well, and that is a little bit very tricky, and I don't really understand why. My heart feels so close to him, but as if I had known him for such a long time, but my mind could not really understand why. So Baba answered that question when I became an Abhadutika, and he gave me a mystical experience in my first night of Kapalika, and I wrote also a poem, about that. It's the second one. Yeah, and of course in that part of course in that particular experience, Baba showed me Shiva, Lord Shiva, and that I was Lord Shiva's devotee and follower, to show who he meant to me. So, and of course in that particular experience, I saw really what Lord Shiva looked like, and I just cry, and the first thing I thought in my mind, that how did I forget you? So that experience, Baba made me realize that that who he is to me. So what I'm trying to tell here is that we are not just Didis and Margi sisters, but we are sadhakas, and we have a goal in the life. And the relationship of a sadhaka to his ista is very important, because without it also we cannot attain anything in the life. There will be no happiness, there will be no success. He is the key to everything that we do in this life. So then there's another song I wrote in 2019, Ananda Purnima, for in the occasion of Baba's birthday, and these lyrics of the song is a combination of many desires I have for Baba, to be near him, travel with him, and also those realizations that he gave me at such a young age, and where he made me realize who he is. And I also remember that when I left for South America, I want to give garland for him, but he could not take it because he was having meeting with the Bhukti Pradhan. So Dada, yes, Sarvat Manandaji, he told Baba that I'm waiting there. So he just took my garland and gave it to Baba. And just I heard that Baba told that, tell her we want to hear good news, from her. So this incident was in 1986. Then in 1988, I went back to India to see him, and then my desire to travel with Baba in his tour was fulfilled when he went to give Avadutika Diksha in Digha. And there I traveled with Baba with everyone. I was not candidate of the Diksha. No, I was very young Didi that time and very new, but I was able to follow Baba's car just behind him. So this song I wrote also. Yeah. So maybe we can sing this song. And I made a kirtan tune out of this song. On this blue night, I walk towards you. The flame of love is burning deep inside. You are like a bright lamp, shining in my darkest night, flooding my heart with your endless love. Oh, my sweet one, my beloved, you shine more than any star. Place my love in your heart. Let me rest in your lap. Oh, my sweet one, my beloved, take this garland from my hand. Let me walk along with you while I sing your name out loud. The light of your lamp dispels the dark clouds that block my path towards you. You awaken my mind and let me see within. Dispelling the darkness, you let me see you within. Oh, my sweet one, my beloved, you shine more than any star. Place my love in your heart. Let me rest in your lap. Oh, my sweet one, my beloved, take this garland from my hand. Let me walk along with you while I sing your name out loud. Each and every beat of this heart, I offer it all at your lotus feet. Let this bond not be broken, even in the darkest times. I will cross all the hurdles, I'll return home to you. Oh, my sweet one, my beloved, you shine more than any star. Place my love in your heart. Let me rest in your lap. Oh, my sweet one, my beloved, take this garland from my hand. Let me walk along with you while I sing your name out loud. So when I went to Digha, then Baba fulfilled my desire, to travel with him, and then and so I was very happy You know, and about the Prabhat Sangeet, no, it's like actually a kirtan to me. And again, singing kirtan is like also expressing, or Prabhat Sangeet is like expressing your deepest corner of your mind, no, to your Ista, to Baba, and who the one who only understands and knows, no, what you feel inside, no. And Prabhat Sangeet is not only about devotees in a relationship with Paramapurusha, but it's also about proud. It's also about neo-humanism. It's also about dharma, you know, mystical experience of a devotee. And there are children's songs and songs for women. So if you really explore Prabhat Sangeet, it has so many varieties of themes. And then one important thing about kirtan is that it should be sung with your total love and total surrender, no, to Baba. Then you will feel the real thing in kirtan, no? The bliss.
Thank you so much, Didi Kripa. Thank you. Now we're moving on with the program. Yeah, other speakers waiting. So we're going to move to the next cluster, which is about LFT, WT, and GV training camps and other programs of valor and service and personal development. And we have 3 speakers. And the first one is Didi Ananda Sheila, please.
Okay. Namaskar. So I'm Didi Ananda Sheila. I'm presently working in Finland. I've been asked to talk on LFT training. So LFT training is a special training for 1 month. It prepares women for working as a full-time volunteer for Ananda Marga in one of the Women's Welfare Department projects. The LFT training is held on a Didi's Master Unit. Recently, it has been held in Poland and Ireland. The training involves learning in detail about the spiritual practices and practically becoming established in the spiritual practices. The main subjects covered are the conduct rules, which guide us for the correct conduct, helping to keep our minds engaged in service and spiritual ideation. The spiritual philosophy is the part of the study based on Ananda Sutram. It gives understanding about the Supreme Consciousness, how the universe was created, the evolution of mind, and the potential of the human mind to link back to that Supreme Consciousness. There is also study of the social philosophy, neo-humanism, and Prout, progressive utilization theory. A daily schedule is maintained throughout the training, which includes kirtan singing and meditation 4 times a day. The yoga asanas and Koshiki dance are practiced collectively morning and evenings. During the LFT training, sisters learn Prabhat Sangeet, the songs of the new dawn, and many sisters take the opportunity to learn kirtan tunes to play on the guitar. During the schedule, there is time allocated for classes, study, and karma yoga, which is work to maintain the house, the organic garden, and for cooking meals. During the LFT training, there are 3 days allocated to SPT, which is a special physical training. Actually, many sisters found this to be the highlight of the training. It was a time when they had their deepest spiritual realizations. It's a time of 3 days of complete silence, monobrat, and having very, very minimum personal necessities. So it gave much more time for deep meditation. There was also some time where they had to do the karma yoga, but it was a time to deeply reflect and experience a little hardship. But once the mind attaches to that Supreme Consciousness in each and every moment, It transcends the physical hardship, and a peace of mind is experienced. It enabled problem solving, finding solutions, how to survive, keep clean and warm with the minimum necessities. Now, this type of training prepares us if we are ever in a difficult situation that we may have to undergo physical hardship. So at the end of the LFT training, the aim is for the LFT to volunteer for a minimum of 1 year. But first they have to pass the examination on all the topics studied. They then receive a posting to one of the cities within our sector. So the next LFT training will be in Ireland Master Unit from the 6th of August to the 6th of September. I was also asked to talk just briefly about the GV camps. So GV stands for the Girls Volunteers. So GV camps are held twice a year, again on the DIDI's master units. The GV department is about helping women to become physically fit and healthy, mentally strong like a spiritual soldier, determined to face and overcome obstacles and adversity. The GV camp is spiritually based, awakening and expanding our mind spiritually. The GV camp is all about collective spirit. This makes the camp enjoyable and successful. It starts early in the morning at 5 with the spiritual practices, followed by rhythmic physical exercise class called PT. There is then collective marching, raising of the flag and the saluting of the flag, and this is called Devaja Vandana, reminding us that we are spiritual soldiers, again, to face those obstacles both internally and externally and be victorious. So each day there are classes about health and about first aid, how to respond to emergencies in many different situations, self-defense skills, spiritual philosophy, discussions and games, creativity, and problem solving. So the evenings are devoted to the cultural side, which is for the music and the singing. So this satsang, this sister spirit and unity of the GV camp enables us to get to know our sisters. Each sister has valuable skills and experience to contribute to the collective. GV camp enables us to strengthen ourselves on all levels to solve problems collectively. The camps, although challenging, are adventurous and a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Didi Dayashila. Now we're moving on with the same cluster of speakers, and Didi Ananda Marga is there together with Sister Sumitra.
Namaskar. Yes, Didi is here, Sumitra. Introduce yourself.
Okay. Namaskar, everyone. So I'm Sumitra, and I'm from Finland, and I have been LFT about 1 year and 3 months with Didi Marga here in London. And the decision to go to LFT training was really one of the best decisions I have taken in my life. And everything we did in LFT training was like we only did my favorite things there. So it was very lovely. And I have been, during my LFT, I have been working in London in the Sunrise Nursery with Didi. And the work is very lovely because it's a very positive environment. And the children, they have all the future and possibilities. Like the future is open for them. So it's also, for me, it feels very light work.
And I didn't know too much about children when I first went to Sunrise Nursery, but kids are teaching me. And during my electiveship, I have grown like inside. I have become much more like emotionally balanced, and like sometimes I feel the emotion, but there's some kind of peace inside me, and it's very like, yeah, I have grown so much inside also. And to become balanced person also helps me to be better with children. And I also feel like I'm getting so much love, and in this way I have also more capacity to give love to others. And as LFT, I am attending to RDS like Didis and Dadas. I give reports, and last time we had a lecture and discussion with Dada. Yeah, namaskar.
Namaskar. Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to add something as Didi Dayashila mentioned about LFT structure, and as I mentioned about WT structure. So we Didis have responsibility in different regions, and we work on that with sisters there. So all the sisters in the region or in around your area. So I would like to encourage everybody to take some responsibility, because we have right to say. If we don't take any responsibility, we have no right to say. So be a unit secretary, be a finance secretary, be a service project. Take that opportunity to express yourself through Baba's grace. And these camps, these GV camps or these LFT trainings, it helps us to physically fit, mentally strong and spiritually elevated. So it gives an opportunity for us to improve ourselves within ourselves and help the society. So that's what I would like to request all the sisters in our region, in our sector. So please come forward. Come forward, and you forward one step, Baba will help you 9 steps. So you are reaching up to 10 steps without any effort. Baba's grace is showering on us at this point. So that's what I would like to say. And I would like to say thank you for everybody. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Didis, and thank you, Sumitra. We are moving on. We are in the last 30 minutes of today's conference, and we welcome Nirmala from Birmingham and Anuradha from Germany. Thank you for being so patient and waiting for your turn. Amurt and Amurtel, the Ananda Marga Universal Relief Team ladies, are doing this beautiful scope, expressing the beautiful scope of Baba's philosophy, the service. And of course, the scope of service is vast, but we will hear what actually is happening, and that would be so inspiring. So welcome, Nirmala and Anuradha.
Namaskar. You want me to speak first?
Either way.
Okay. I didn't know I was going to be speaking. Not really. I thought when I heard about the program from Didi that it didn't appear as though I was going to be speaking, but Didi and Ananda Marga had asked if I would speak about the feeding program in Birmingham. So I'll just say briefly that from being a very new Margie, from when I was first a Margie, I've always had a feeling of service, of wanting to do service work. And in my career, I was a social worker, as well as teaching. So in Birmingham, you know, I've always been inspired by the feeding program in London. There's a very long-standing, I think, feeding. It's been 15 years where they feed people in the city. Before COVID, I think it was about 200, 250 people every week. Post-COVID, it's been a little bit less because, you know, the government removed people off the streets during COVID, but now things are going back to the usual situation. So there are many, many homeless people on the streets. And I don't know whether it's like this in other countries, but in England, the level of homelessness and displacement somehow is really escalating. Many people with falling through the system. You know, we have a national health service here, we have a welfare state, which means that everybody is supposed to be taken care of. But the reality on the ground, that's not the case. So there are, you know, many people in cities sleeping in doorways and on the streets begging for food. So I was inspired to start a feeding program in Birmingham. And, you know, I held back for quite a while. I've been retired from social work for 5 or 6 years, and I was thinking about this for some time. But during COVID, I volunteered with a local group who were doing food distribution. I thought I'll do some work with them, delivering hot meals to vulnerable people. And so I did that for the last 18 months, and I'm continuing to do that. And Shankar, my husband, helps. One evening a week, we take food to the Salvation Army in Birmingham. But that gave me the, I guess, just direct experience again of working with vulnerable people. And so just yesterday, we launched our feeding program in Birmingham. We cooked food here for 50 people, and we went into the city centre, just set up a place. We didn't have any permission from anybody. You know, often you just have to do that, set up some 2 tables, and we fed 50 people. You know, we weren't known, the homeless people. We'd done some leafleting, we'd contacted some organisations, some hostels where homeless people live. We'd taken some leaflets in. I'd been in directly to speak with them. But until you get known, homeless people who are very displaced are not very trusting. And because they've been let down so much in their lives, and they all have a backstory, you know, from their childhood. So they're often not trusting. So, you know, even it takes a while to build up that relationship that they will come and accept food from you or etc. So, but yesterday was very inspiring. And we've made a good start, and we will continue. We will make this a regular program for sure. Namaskar.
Namaskar, Nirmala. Thank you. And congratulations. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. Now, Anuradha. Go ahead, please.
Namaskar, dear sisters. I'm part of Amurtel board in Germany, and we have during many years we have been collecting money here and sending to different projects around the world, working with women and children. The last one was about the hurricane in Philippines not so long ago, and many people help because we are writing in the media or calling, and people is coming. Now, not so long ago, we were planning to start feeding homeless people, but the war started and our plans changed. Now we are doing 2 things. On one side, we are collecting money for sending for master units who are supporting people, refugees from Ukraine. And at the same time, they are coming to Germany. They started coming some days ago. So we are cooking every day and going late in the evening at 8 o'clock, is still winter time, but because these people who are arriving, refugees, day and night, they have for sure, when they come, they have housings, food and everything. But the people that is coming late in the evening, everything is closed. Of course, they are going to find a place for sleeping, but not food. So we need to give some warm food for them. That's why we are doing and make different groups and shifts. I was working on Friday and I have to work today also, and so on. The other thing we are doing now is finding houses, because they are coming first to Berlin. I'm living in Berlin. From here, Ukrainian margets are going to be distributed in different parts of the country. So this is the way we are doing. But for margis, it's very difficult eating normal food. So, or they have to fast and starve, or we provide them good food, sattvic food. Also homes. Some homes in Berlin are now open for Ukrainian margis that are coming here. We also have Madhukaruna, that is a big house for retreats. Many of you know that place. And as soon as we have more and more margis, we are going to open that place for them, and this is going to be really good. Of course, they will help us, because they can help in the house, and also cooking. There are many things we have to do there every day. Also, we have a nice part of the garden where they can plant, and now is the time, March, where we are starting with these things, no? At the same time, we are supporting other master units in Poland, because we know they need that support. So that's why we are now involved. And of course, Amurtel is also working, and we are cooperating, really. We are cooperating. One or the other, we are working together, not saying, oh, here is the group of Amurtel or Amur. No, we are together. We are together. And it's everything for Baba, what we are doing, and this is service. Till the moment, that's what I can tell you. And saying that at the same time, the government of Germany is taking care. They have experience in that topics. Not so long ago, some years ago, we hear many refugees coming from Middle East, no? So we are well prepared, and we know we have a big task here and for doing more. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Anuradha. Thank you. Very nice to hear. We are, like we said in the beginning, there will be a chance to have a little bit of question and answer in the end. And also, Didi Ananda Harimaya has another surprise for us in the end. Before we get there, Didi Ananda Prama has a story in her bag. If we can find her. Didi Ananda Prama?
Namaskar. I just wanted to share a Baba story. I was in Tilgela, and we were at Baba's house. And we were just at the bottom of the stairs, and the Dadas were up doing reporting. And there were a bunch of sisters. I was a sister at that time. Now I'm a Didi. And there were a bunch of Didis, and we were waiting for Baba to come down the
Slow
stairs.
down, Didi, because of translation. Yes. Slow down a little bit for translation.
Okay, will do. So we're waiting at the bottom of the stairs. And all of a sudden, Baba comes down the stairs. Slowly, slowly walking down the stairs. And he gets about halfway down the stairs. And he looks at all of us. And he says, "What do my sisters, my little girls, have to say?" And one Didi yelled, "Baba, we love you." And Baba looked towards his PA, Dada, and he said, "Tell them I don't love them." And then this Didi yelled, "Baba, we still love you." And Baba said, "Yes, I love you all. And you're all great bhaktis. But I also want you to be great karmis and great jnanis." Namaskar.
Namaskar, Didi. Thank you very much. Didi was referring, Gyanis are people who serve the universe, serve the Lord through their intellect and acquiring knowledge, study, and theories. And karma yogis are the ones that serve the Lord through action and service. They're happy doing work. And bhaktis are the ones that love to please the Lord with devotional acts of song and dance and sadhana. So we have in Ananda Marga, Baba has created different departments, and within Women's Welfare Department, we have specialized departments, and one of them is PWSA, which is Progressive Women's Spiritual Association, and that is really trying to enhance our intellectual capacity, and also look at the ways how we think and how we perceive, and how we then create ideas and opinions, and how then we really have to develop more of rational thinking. And so all this, being a sadhaka, being a spiritual aspirant, is to increase your radius of love, increase your capacity of compassion, and at the same time really look for unclouded mind, look for the mind that is clear and can see things clearly with the rational mind. So Progressive Women's Spiritual Association is that department, and usually our activities are study circles and conferences and areas and programs where women from different organizations can come together and discuss topics that affect women's lives. And Didi Ananda Prama is going to talk about HPMGL.
Namaskar. Can you hear me? Okay. So recently I was made the HPMGL secretary for Berlin sector. And of course, that's the Haripari Mandala Goshti. And what we all remember about that is kirtan. And it's true. It's about singing about the Lord. But when I investigated a little deeper, I realized that it's also about service. Okay? Now, Baba has said that when we do kirtan, we create such a tremendous vibration that automatically it changes the world. But he has also given, when he's talking about doing programs with kirtan, but not just for our own devotion, but for helping others. And he says in those kirtans festivals, we should be providing service. We should be providing food like Amartel. We should be providing, we should be starting schools, just like, neo-humanist education. So that collective force, that collective psyche that we create when we do kirtan, it's the force that we can then use to do service, to change the world. Now here in Ananda Bharati, we have a Kirtan Academy. So if anybody wants to learn more about Kirtan, about the history, about how to do it, how to improve your Kirtan, so many different aspects of Kirtan, please, you're welcome to join the Kirtan Academy. And I just wanted to, we'll talk more, but we're running a little late, so I wanted to just say what Baba has said about Kirtan. I have already said, I repeat it again, that now the time has come to manifest the glory of Kirtan. I also want to say that those who wish to attain spiritual progress will have to do more and more Kirtan. By Kirtan, the mind becomes pure. With this pure mind, one can do sadhana. And if the mind is made pure even for 5 minutes, if you do your sadhana for 5 minutes, your sadhana will be good and you will attain spiritual progress. And because of your spiritual progress, you will come closer and closer to the Supreme Consciousness. You will come in contact with his psychic waves. And in that state, you will be able to render still better service to human beings, animals, and plants by means of neo-humanism. May you all be blessed.
Thank you, Didi. That was very nice. Didi Ananda Harimoya will now facilitate the last part of this gathering, this conference today, which is one word, one sentence, titled as such.
Okay, namaskar again. I would like to ask the translator, tell the sisters to come to this collective meeting and open their cameras and mics if they want to say one sentence when it is their turn, okay? Okay, so the Didis have all spoken. So next to me, I cannot see the name of the people, but next to me, to the right side of the screen, please, sister, you can say in one sentence what you get from this, what good you like from this, how would you like to follow up this and be with us, just in one sentence, if possible. I think it is Nitika, what is her name? Nitika, no? Yeah.
Yes, Didi, I think you need to call by name.
Okay, so maybe you can just call them by name because I cannot read them from here. Yeah.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes, why not?
I will call randomly. Before we go there, I will just say there are some Didis who are here with us, but they didn't have a chance to talk, and we will welcome them for us when we talk in April. And also for April conference, we welcome all those sisters who have ideas and suggestions. Please contact us by email or in the WhatsApp or other chat forums, and really we welcome ideas that we could discuss and elaborate and brainstorm in our next conference.
Just Didi, 1 minute. I will send by email the chat we have in Telegram so that you all can join there, and then we will be communicating.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at the text here. There are some people who had to leave earlier. Let me have a look. There is a sister, Anna Gravoshka saying namaskar to all, thanks a lot. And Tarat Devi is saying namaskar, I have to go now, thanks a lot, very inspiring meeting. Bhavanam Kevalam. And there was another sister who had to go earlier. Here we are. So I'm going to quickly just call a name and please say one word, one sentence, what you have gained today. And let's start with Judith Redey. She's talking in the phone. So let's move on to Sona PH. Sona PH, unmute and say hello. There you are. Unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
Yes, namaskar. Namaskar, everybody.
Namaskar.
Good to be here.
Yes.
Sorry, what was the question?
One sentence, one word, what you have gained from today, if you wish.
Connection.
Thank you.
And what would you like?
So I like that it feels like a strong, like a wave coming up, like, sorry, that's some noise. Yeah, the spirit of the new and the old together, it feels like an infinitely strong connected movement amongst, like, and it feels like it's starting from us sisters and spreading all around the world. And that, yeah, that's the sentiment that I'm taking home from today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We have text message from Karuna Devi saying namaskar to all for this special conference. Anuradha saying and writing on the chat, knowing each other, we can work better. We are stronger. Very nice. Thank you. And now are we going to Sarada Devi? Sarada Devi from London, would you like to give a word and a sentence, please?
Namaskar. I feel we do need more meetings like this because the world became so fragmented over the last couple of years, and there is never enough opportunities to come together, to work together, and also to stay together.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Matilde Ducco or Duccio.
Namaskar. Namaskar. Thanks so much for this meeting. It was the first time to me, and I feel so much love and a very wonderful family around me. And this meeting has given me inspiration to develop a new program in my city, Bologna, Italy. So hopefully I will talk with my brothers and sisters in Bologna soon and try to develop this to help some sisters in who I think they really need some help.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jaya Kirtan. Jaya Kirtan, would you like to say something? If you want to pass, you pass. You just wave your hand. I don't hear you. Your microphone is, we don't hear you. Open your microphone. Yeah, she's waving. All right, very nice. Thank you. Namaskar. And Judith Redey is on the phone because of translation. Can you open your microphone, please? We cannot hear you. Open your microphone, please.
Namaskar. I am from Hungary. I am Uttama, and I'm very happy to be here, and I learn a lot of things.
Thank you. Thank you. We have Radha Devi writing, saying Namaskar. Thank you for the inspiration. Have a good day. And Didi Choti saying Namaskar, dear all. A great day. Fantastic work. Nonna Shiroyan. Are you there, Nonna Shiroyan? And you unmute your microphone, please.
Namaskar to everyone. Thank you for inviting me. I'm from Armenia. I was secretary of the unit of Armenia. My name is Dana Vrata. It was very inspiring, and I was happy to see so many Didis here. And I hope to be a part of such conferences next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Manashvili, do you have a cat? That's a cat, no? Let's hear.
Namaskar.
For you.
Yeah, Nox and I found everything very inspiring. It was very nice seeing, some known faces and also some new people that, well, not necessarily new people, but for me new. So it's very inspiring. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Latika, come vai, Latika?
Namaskar. I'm very happy. I think it's wonderful because the last two meetings we had, there was few of us, and I see that the efforts, especially of the acharyas, have really worked well. Today, at some points, we were nearing the number of 50. And yeah, it feels great. It feels great to be united as women and to gather our forces and our intellects, our ideas, and besides our devotion, we're good at that, us women. We're good at love, we're good at devotion, but we need to develop all the aspects. And I think being together, we can support each other, and we can do something great. So I really hope that we'll be growing in numbers in future. And I can't wait for us to have a physical gathering together. Namaskar. Thank you so much for organizing.
Thank you, Latika. Lakshmi is going out. Lakshmi Cosmic Puja is going out outdoors. We can see the sky above. Go ahead.
Namaskar, Didis and beautiful sisters. My name is Lakshmi from Georgia. So Didi Ananda Prama is my teacher of meditation. I'm invited from her, and I'm grateful to being with you, and super excited with this program because lots of information regarding Garden Gardens, master units, prachars. And I'm mostly inspired to the Ireland project of LFT. I don't know, but I really want to try it. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And yeah, right now we are going to Dharma Chakra, and I have here little baba and cake. So for fun.
Keep them safe.
Namaskar.
Very nice. And we have Emma Nimbekar. It's Amrita saying on the chat, Namaskar. Thank you for an inspiring meeting. I would like to get in touch with other sisters who are interested in neo-humanistic education. Bhavanam Kevalam, Amrita in Helsinki. All right, next one. Let's go to the next page and let's see who is here. Let's see. Radha. There are two Radhas. There's Radha Devi and Radha. Would you be able to say a word? There you go, Radha, go ahead.
Oh, yes. So namaskar. So I'm Radha from the UK, South England. And yes, it's really wonderful to see you all and connecting with very unique quality and feeling of devotion, and at the same time, real dedicated, practical things that are done for the welfare of all. And it's about 40 years since I was a young Margi, and it's wonderful to see again these other young Margis as well, the sort of continuity, that light. It's just the same feeling as it was when I was a young Margi, which is just so mysterious and wonderful. So thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Natalie Kuktina.
Namaskar, everyone. I'm so happy that Baba doesn't need borders. And this is Baba's mercy. We are all united in this conference and exchange our love. And I hope we will continue to keep going towards progress together. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Namaskar, thank you. Nitya Bhakti.
Yes, Namaskar. For me, it was very inspiring. Thank you all for so much positive energy, and I'm looking forward to next conference in April. Thank you all. Namaskar.
Mandrita, would you like to say something? Maybe not. Mandrita is, or Vaishali. Vaishali, I can see you're texting. Would you like to say something as well? Vaishali is texting.
Namaskar. I was texting, yes. Just to say that this was my first women's conference, and it was really very inspiring to get to know the different master units and the different people that are working. And I'm looking forward for the next one. So thank you very much. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Arushi Srivastava. Arushi, are you there? Would you like to share something? One word, one sentence. Also include what is it that you would like to do in future? What is, can that be a commitment? Arushi or Anusha.
Namaskar for everyone. Namaskar. I'm from Estonia, Tallinn. Now I'm here to posting LFT, and now we already have a Jagriti. Now I'm here.
Very good.
And I also live here. I'm so thankful for this meeting, and I'm so happy to see you again.
Very nice. Good to see you too, Anusha.
Thank you so much.
Namaskar, Anusha. All the best to your work there in Estonia. From
Repeat, please.
Didi in Mainz. All the best to your work in Estonia. Full speed ahead. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Didi Ananda Harimaya, shall we continue a little bit more? Shall I just call anyone? Vaishali?
Didi, it is nice if the Russian sisters that are in Telegram, they say little something, and then the translator can translate, so we get to know them and we can see their faces also.
Nitika is doing the translation. Arushi Srivastava is saying Namaskar. Nitika, did you hear what Harimoya Didi was suggesting? Nitika, we cannot hear you if you're still there. Okay, while we're waiting for Nitika, I can read Arushi. She's writing, it was very inspiring meeting for me. I am happy to see Didis around the world helping and providing food and shelter to Ukrainians. We don't hear anything from Nitika. Any other translators that could share?
Maybe Sujata could share. I think only she doesn't speak Russian. We need Russian.
There was a sister Mandrita that I didn't hear from her, and Radha Devi. Radha Devi.
Mandrita has just come from Colombia. She has been few months there working for women from Venezuela, for women in difficulty. So it is very nice if she can share it.
Mandrita, if you want to talk, there she goes.
That's okay.
I will talk to you. And I spent there 5 months, and was a very hard experience because it's a project with a German organization that is support financial support for women Venezuelan migrants there. And I designed, and still I am working, a lot of work to do. I am now in Berlin. I arrived yesterday, and I designed a project to incorporate Venezuelan migrants in Colombia in the private sector to work with companies. And we are trying to identify now Venezuelan entrepreneurs that could understand the project and incorporate them, because still most of them don't have legal status there, even though that the government, Colombian government, is trying to give them this legal status. And the other thing is that to identify financial support, because I went there with the Giseta Germany, that is a organization, international cooperation organization, that send me experts like me to different countries. This project is called Migration and Diaspora, and is in 25 countries, like in Ghana, Ecuador, Peru, Albania, Colombia, of course. And even though Giseta Colombia was the link with a foundation, that not-profit organization, that received financial support at the same time from another Terre Home, Germany, for 4 years. And well, we are trying to identify some financial support for this project. We hope to be successful. It was very hard to see our women in Venezuela. I'm from Venezuela originally. I have been in Ananda Marga for about 27 years. And it was very hard. You know the situation now with Ukraine, and to leave the country is horrible. But it was wonderful, and thanks, Baba, to have the opportunity. If you have questions, you have questions.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mandarita. Thank you. We have a next speaker who would like to share is Anuradha from Manchester. Please go ahead. How was the day?
Namaskar. I just wanted to say a few words. It's a conference. It was part of it. And to see the deities that I haven't seen in so long, it's wonderful to see also the sisters that I haven't seen as well. And it's just very inspiring, and I cannot wait to be able to do this in the physical world. What are you sharing? Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Now, we have been here since the past 2.5 hours, so maybe we'll call it the end of today's gathering, unless there are people who would like to share.
A little kirtan.
I don't have a guitar here. Who would like to play? Manashwini, are you there? Do you have a guitar?
Yeah, sure. Bhavana
Thank you, everyone. Namaskar. Till next time.
Namaskar. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Didi. Thank you.
Namaskar.
Looking forward
Namaskar.
to the next one. Mhm.
For arranging all this.
Namaskar. Thank you.
Namaskar. See you in April.
There is a
Namaskar. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Didi Maya. Good MC. Bravo, bravo. Bravo.
There's a quick message from Didi Ananda Udaya. Thanks for everyone. I am also regularly talking to some in Ukraine, particularly a family near the border. I am far, but nowadays we connect the whole world. So next time we will hear more from Didis who were not speaking today. So thank you very much. All the sisters, stay healthy, stay good, stay inspired. You are in Baba's heart. You are in the pressed pocket of Baba, there, next to Baba's heart. You are there.
So sweet.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Thank you so
Namaskar.
much. Namaskar to everybody.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.